Oh, Breaker19, this here's the Gear Gem and Deer. Whitetail's got your front door, come on. So the version 1.52 update is out for ATS and ATS2, which very much caught me by surprise, and I assume probably caught other people too. Uh, as far as I know, there was nothing telling us it was supposed to be coming out today. Maybe SES didn't even know. But it seems like the only thing they focused on for this update was this driving academy that they've added, which I was actually very excited for. They started talking about this a couple months ago. If you'll remember back to the Impossible Halls episode, the most recent one, I believe, where I pulled the really big dry van, I mentioned that I found a mobile app that is basically just a bunch of like driving and parking challenges, and it also has like the maneuvers that you do on a CDL driving test and everything like that. And I'd really wished that someone could like make a map doing that sort of stuff for ATS. And that seems to be basically what this driving academy is. So I just wanted to jump in and check it out, and I figured I'd do it on video. Huh. Oh, is it just the basics right now? Darn, these are the ones that are going to be fun. This and I'm hoping that they'll be adding more over time. But for now, let's just see what this has to offer. Ooh. Interesting. So I guess you can use the newest truck from any manufacturer, or the ones that are still in current production. That frame looks shorter than usual. Oh, wait. Did did they add new frames specifically for this? Look, this truck is missing its steps. I think this frame might be shorter too. Are there any other oddities here? Hold on. Now I need to look at all of these. That frame is dead. Oh, I'm going to have to look into this. Hold on. Let me go with the Peterbilt here. This is a cutscene, by the way. I'm not doing it. My controller isn't even in my hand. That is definitely a shorter frame. Wonder if there's a particular state this is meant to be in. I assume it's a fictional map. Yes, this is the sort of stuff that I'm excited for. Oh, I am just so excited for this. We've never had like a proper cutscene like this in this game, have we? Okay, I'm going to assume Can I just skip this stuff? Because this is more like learning how to play the game than learning how to drive a truck. So I might skip those. I assume that it uses my same control schemes. Okay, real quick, I'm sorry. This is bugging me. I need to go look at something real quick. Okay. So, this is how this truck is usually meant to look. You see how much space is between the fuel tank and the quarter fender? And you can't take this step off the back, which always sort of bothered me because I don't personally like the way it looks. Like, I would like to have it as an option, but I don't like that it's always on there. And from what I can tell, yeah, like they didn't add a medium frame. All the long frames are the same length. So yeah, they added a unique frame specifically for the Academy variant of this truck. Let me look at the W900 as well. And yeah, because I specifically remembered that this truck, the medium-sized frame and the long frame are not much different lengthwise. So now my question is that accessible in the regular game via save editing? Because I always hated how long the medium frame on this truck is. And in fact, I don't really like how long the long frame is either. Most of my Kenworths that I own on my legit profile, I have the long cab on the medium frame. I wonder what other oddities they might have included. I doubt there's anything different with this truck, because this already had a pretty short frame. The other one that had a long frame... Oh, yeah, I forgot. I have a mod truck on in this profile. The other one that had a really long frame is this truck. But I think this one looked normal. I don't know. I'd have to look back and forth between them. But that is very interesting. Oh, this is my Gen 5 Cascadia. Alright, sorry about that. I just had to check that. So if we go back here again. No, it's sort of hard to see from this side on, but you can clearly see that W900 is shorter. That is... I cannot describe how excited I am about that, because, like I said, this is about the length. I'd want it a little bit longer than this, but this is about the length that I'd want for this type of truck. The Western Star, I think, is the same length. It's really kind of hard to tell. And I don't think there's anything else that would have been changed. I think everything else is pretty much the same. Alright, well, let me stick with my Peterbilt. Alright, so like I said, I'm going to skip this whole first bit, because that's all just, control stuff. I'm going to skip right to Chapter 2. I like the way this is all laid out, though. Now, let's see how much of a pain this is going to be on the controller. Side view mirror... Oh, it shows you what you're doing before you have to do it yourself? This is very well designed, I've got to say. I'm probably not going to watch any of the other ones of these outside of this one. You have to be inside the vehicle. Okay, does seem like all my controls are the same. Alright, hold on, let me just... Oh, yeah, you can see this truck is very obviously shorter. That is exciting. I very much like that. I'm not actually looking at the tooltips. I'm gonna do this my own way. Oh, you can... Wait, hold on. Oh my god, this is so cool! This is so cool! I wonder if we'll be able to get this replay function in the regular game. That would be useful. Oh, this is incredibly cool! Now, I basically kissed the curb there. That was pretty impressive, honestly. Oh, next scenario. There we go. Look at the whole screen, Dom. Alright, like I said, I am not going to watch the rest of the demonstrations. Funny enough, I actually do know how to drive a truck. I say as I forget to put it in gear. What? Alright, I guess let me look at the instructions. Okay, can I at least... To complete the scenario, you must drive around all the cones without hitting any of them. Press enter to confirm. Oh, I see. Okay, well that wasn't a thing that was on the last one. To be fair, I did skip the first section. It might have said something about doing that. The passenger side, the hood, and... Okay. So apparently you have to go through all of those until it says prepare to set off. Now we know. Okay, well now I'm curious how lenient it is. Like, it says drive forward slowly. How slowly do I need to drive forwards? Oh, this would be a lot easier with my track IR. I'm very excited to play through this once I have my wheel with me. Which will be soon. I'm only a couple weeks out from my next home time. Alright, just for the sake of the video not being too long, I'm not going to keep showing the replay, but I love that there's a replay function. That is so cool. Alright, so we're doing a 3-point turn here. Prepare to set off. Okay. Oh, there are checkpoints in this one. For some reason, I was expecting there to be a backup beeper. I know I have the backup beeper turned off in this game. Wow, I must have just barely rubbed that cone. Okay, well, now I am curious, though. Once you fail the scenario... No. My curiosity was if you could just go drive around. Can you tell how confident I was in myself? Not only I put myself in a long nose, which is obviously going to make this more difficult, but I went for one of the 2 longest long noses in the game. Obviously, there's a reason they had to make unique chassis specifically for these scenarios so that these trucks would fit. Surprised they didn't just give us day caps. This is actually really tight. Good God. And there we go. Reverse parking next to an offset. Fuck. I hit the wrong button. Okay, so... Ah, okay. So it's just the same thing as the first one, but going the other way. Kind of rude of them to put it on the blind side. Alright, that was easy enough. Oh, parallel parking. So when do we get to start doing the... Oh, you're actually parking between trucks. For some reason, I was expecting it to just be cones. I guess that's the benefit of doing this digitally, is you can park between other trucks without worrying about breaking things. I forgot to check and make sure I was good to just start moving. They're doing it the DMV way. Oh, what? How far? I need to look like this? Apparently this is my passenger side mirror. Not this. This. God, it is like doing the frickin' DMV test. I got points off on my CDL driving test. Because the instructor said I wasn't looking at the passenger mirror enough because I wasn't turning my head all the way. Basically, exactly what the game just did. Like, so I'd be looking like this. Basically using my not my peripheral vision, but just moving my eyes instead of moving my whole head. And the instructor was saying that he needed to see me looking at the mirror. Maybe I should turn on my, the backup beeper. I just realized the route advisor isn't on. Like, it makes sense that it isn't, but that's part of what was throwing me off. Okay, I actually do want to watch the replay on this one. Do it on 4 times, though. Oh, I got real close to that cone with the nose. That was beautiful! Millimetrically perfect on both sides. Look at that. I'm actually pretty centered in the spot, too. I honestly think of that. I thought that I had done horribly on that. This is really fun. It's not a race and it's not about time. Right. Have you met me? Go, go, go! Yeah, I am gonna try to do it in an appropriate fashion. I'll come back and screw around on it on my own time. That was a little close. I wonder if the 9900 is short enough to fit in this course with the big sleeper. It might be, because it's got a shorter hood and less space between the cab and the trailer. I might go and see if I can add the 9900 to this so I can drive my truck. Because I am planning on doing more videos on this. Obviously, there are more scenarios that are going to be added. But I'm not trying to do every scenario in this video. I'm probably just going to do this one section. Going to operate on the assumption that I'm not supposed to touch the curb. Oh, shit. I almost hit one of the cones there just because I'm going too fast for my controller. Like, with a steering wheel, I would not have had any issues there, but... Oh, there's even traffic in the background. I really want to just be able to go explore this area. Oh, right. Alright, advanced training course. I am going to have so much fun. Like, obviously it says it's not a race, but you know I'm going to be doing timed versions of these courses and be competing against my friends and everything. Oh, this will be fun. Once I'm not using a frickin' controller anymore. Did I do that? Oh, that was close. Okay, I think one of the prompts came up a little bit faster than it was supposed to there. These barriers? Which side of the barriers am I stopping on? Hold on. Hold on. Oh. I see. Hopefully it won't fail me for not following instructions. Well, it might fail me for running over a cone. Dang it, I was probably right near the end, too. Oh. There we go. Alright, I want to try driving around again and not running over a bunch of cones. Okay, yeah, it does just fail you. I'm sure you are able to just get in here and wander around at some point. Alright, let me try that again. Now that I know where I'm meant to go. This is where watching the thing at the beginning would help. Kind of annoying. I'm limited in what speed I can go through here, not by skill, but once again, by my controller. Which, you know, doing this with a different truck might have helped that a little bit. Okay, yeah, see, it says to start reversing earlier than it should. What? Damn it! Why did I not end up doing that last time? Yep, that's not the pause button. I got this. You know, give me a second. Not that. How long have I been recording for? Oh, jeez, it's already been... I'm cutting a little bit out. Okay. I need to get a move on, and the best way to do that is going to be to stop rushing. I keep failing because I'm trying to go too fast. Fuck. Okay, there I was trying to physically go too fast. Once again, controller. Just slow it down, pay attention to what you're doing. You would have had this done the first time. Hey, that's actually the same reason I failed my actual driving test the first time. Made it all the way, if I've never told the story on camera before, made it all the way to the very last corner, and then was basically turning back into the parking lot where I was starting and finishing the test, and cut the corner with the trailer, and failed because I curbed the trailer. I am too close to that. Just do this. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna go on this side of the cones this time. That's a really tight area for a 3-point turn. That's because these are the wrong fucking barriers. It's hard to see where it's telling you to go when you're looking through the mirrors. Trying to not pull forward too far and have it fail me for not following instructions. It does say, looking at it from how I did wrong the first time, it does say behind you to the left are some barriers. Making that instruction box slightly bigger might be a good idea. I did not proceed with caution. It's giving me permission to go fast. Fast! Slow. Okay. Hey, I was about to say, I don't know if I need to stop at the stop sign or not. Apparently, I did not absolutely need to. That's fine. Did it get me turning left? Okay. This is a long course. I wouldn't have screwed around so much at the beginning if I'd realized it was this long. Though I also hadn't realized I'd been recording so long. Alright, there we go. Yay. And you can continue straight on into the next chapter. That's nice. Alright, and then it... Okay. Alright, so that is going to do it for this video. Like I said, I am going to do the entire Academy. Which, unfortunately, there's not a huge amount of currently. And I will go do it in ETS2 as well. Or at least, I'll go check it out in ETS2. If it ends up being pretty much all the same things, but just, you know, slightly tighter, because smaller trucks, then I probably won't do the whole thing in ETS2. But I will do an episode on the ETS2 one. But for now, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will catch you in the next one. That's not my outro. Keep that hammer down, drivers.